I ask you to join our Holy Father when he said to the priest, Christ depends on you. You need to change the word. You need to teach the truth. You need to identify yourself, not in clothes that are secular, but clothes that identify you as a priest. To show your presence among your faithful. To be a man who really witness by your crosses that you bear, by the hardship that you take on your shoulders, especially by those people who do not understand our vocation, by the complaints that sometimes are unnecessary, that you remember that you are victims with Christ, and by your suffering you are continuing to redeem the world. Sanctify yourself, especially by being holy men, so that people will come to conversion when you speak to them about their condition of soul. When the cross of life is so heavy, be present for them, the Holy Father said. He wants the priest to be there in the moments that people need you most. Not at the weddings, when they have celebration and they have a lot of people to rejoice with. When they have those moments, when something terrible happened, when they are about to let go of their loved ones, when they are there, especially alone in the hospital, when they come to knock on your door and they want to open their hearts to you, when they come to the confessional and you with your hands forgive them and restore them again to the life of grace in the church. My dear people, pray for us. Pray for us because we need your prayers. And we need to pray for those people who are discerning vocations. Pray for those priests who are confused because their lifestyle and because of their ideal of priesthood have changed, or some influence of philosophy came to darken their thinking. Pray for those that have sinned, and we have to take the full responsibility that we have done evil. I say we because priesthood is one, and I take full responsibility with them in that evil that we have conquered to this church. We also pray for those priests, saintly priests, who died serving our needs. Pray in a special way that Saint John Vianney, the curate of Ars, the patron of all priests, will help us to identify our vocation, to be like him. Even in the tempest of life, you don't know the life of Saint John Vianney. The devil used to beat him and throw him to the wall. He used to go and say Mass, and he will break his carriage or everything that happened, or throw him into the sea. He was even from the bed. He was thrown out of the bed. He was tempted by the devil so much, but he spent 16 hours a day in the confessional. That even cardinals knelt in front of John and confessed their sins. He was a man who cannot go to the pulpit and give a sermon because he was not eloquent and he cannot put two sentences together. But one word he will say to the people and to the peasant that he served in Ars. Jesus is present. We love him, and come and try to gaze on him, and he will gaze on you, and that's all we need in your life. My dear people, pray for us, not to be intelligent, not to be people organizers, but to be people to really know Jesus Christ. And that's why with St. Paul I conclude, the love of Christ compels us because he died for us, and we priests need to die ourselves in serving you and loving his very command. Go now and teach our nation and make them know of me. That is the vocation of a priest. That is what priests are all about. That is what I ask you to pray. That God always give you priests that love God so much. In return, they love you and they don't want you to lose heart and give up your faith.